Great news, everybody. We have located the Naru pride, and all 6 of the females are with the pride. The one that was mating with the Kumbulas is rejoined, which I find quite interesting. And the 5 cubs are here as well. We are now in the northern reaches of the reserve, on the slopes of what you call the koppies. Koppies meaning hill in Afrikaans. And as you can see, some lovely open grasslands around, which makes it ideal cheetah country. And as fate would have it, we have a cheetah. A male cheetah, solitary by himself. It's going on about 7:30 in the morning. A little bit of a breeze and somewhat cool, but it will get warmer in the day. But because it's nice and cool still, there is a chance he gets up. But that time is quickly running out, though he does lift his head occasionally, scanning around to see if there's potential prey or meal around, or even danger. As we know, those regular viewers know that cats have specifically designed eyes to scan the horizon. Concentration of their rods and cones, and especially the rods, all in a lateral line on their retina, whereas ours is concentrated in a dot and theirs are concentrated in a line, allowing them to really pick up on any disturbances on the horizon. And cheetahs are even more so specialized in that regard versus any of the other cats. At a distance, I thought that maybe he was scanning for a meal, but he's got quite a healthy round belly there, so scanning for potential dangers more so. Looking at the spot pattern of this cheetah versus the one we often see at Jackal's Plains, I can confirm that it is in fact the same male. Now, I don't know if there is already a name for this cheetah, but if there isn't, because we see it on Jackal's Plains a lot, and that stands for JP, how about JP? And that is after a very famous rugby player in South Africa called J.P. Peterson, who was very well known for his high running speed and his tackling prowess, much like a cheetah. So hello J.P. the cheetah. Thank you very much for allowing us to spend some time with you today. See him resting his trunk on his tusk like that. He's busy sniffing in my direction. He might look very relaxed, but resting the trunk like that is not a sign of relaxation. It means he's a little unsure. He moves calmly along. What a lovely sighting, everyone. A pack of wild dogs on this windy day. As you can see, there's a puddle of pups right in front of us in the foreground, And to the back we have some more dogs. I'm going to go have a look a bit closer and get the numbers and see if this is one of the packs that we have been following. Likely is. I have a feeling it might be the one with just 2 adults in it. Against all odds, this pack. Wild dogs are diurnal hunters. We're coming into the late afternoon now. It's about 20 past 4. So there's a fair chance that they'll be up sometime soon and go see if they can find any poor unsuspecting antelopes around. We had 5 pups in the previous shot, and now we have 4 adults. So this is in fact the North Star pack. Moving quite a bit further south than usual. The pups anxious to play and get about, and the adults quite keen to get their rest. So 4 adults, 5 pups, all still accounted for. One adult is now rested a bit away from the rest. She's covering a different angle sight-wise, and off in the distance there was a herd of impalas, but lucky for the impalas they were wise to the dogs and saw them. And what is interesting is that the impalas, when they see predators such as lions, maybe even leopard at a distance, they will snort an alarm call. But in this case they saw the wild dogs and there was 1 or 2 snorts, alarm calls, but they ran as quick as they could. They did not stand there to point them out and snort and shout and like they do with lions sometimes, because they know dogs are very fast and very efficient hunters. They use their stamina to chase them down, as opposed to the cats who like to hunt by ambush, whereas dogs will chase down their prey and wear them down. So even at a distance they have a good chance of catching an impala, for example, without having to surprise it. They haven't made their way yet for a hunt, assuming they will this evening, but it is such a glorious sighting, and there are some other lucky Tswalo safari goers who are going to come enjoy this. So we're going to make our way and see what other glorious things we can find. Great news, everybody. We have located the Naru pride, and all 6 of the females are with the pride. The one that was mating with the Kumbulas is rejoined, which I find quite interesting, and the 5 cubs are here as well. It is was a cool but lazy evening for the Naru pride. Bellies look quite full, so they'll be enjoying the breeze, the overcast conditions. We are quite far south here, up against the southwestern border of the reserve, so it wouldn't have been a big stretch for the female that was mating with the Kumbula coalition to rejoin the pride, as they were quite far south too. Some good roars in the night, and the still of the evening, still a night than tonight for sure. Or some good old scent marking to track each other down. In spite of it being quite blustery at times and the restlessness that it can cause, it was quite a relaxing day out on the Manyeleti today. JP the cheetah, the North Star wild dog pack and the Naru pride all taking it very easy. I did drive around as much as I could after the Naru pride in the area of Red Road's territory around the main dam, although him and his son Chinya do like to venture quite far out. So I didn't get eyes on them, but we're going to continue the search. So for now, for myself, Charles Collicott, and the virtual safari at Tinswalu, thank you so much for joining us, and it's goodbye.